Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. A surprise stream. It'll be pretty quick because I know that you all are waiting for Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Had a, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I got on here. I should have been prepared. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Welcome in, everyone. It is just a quick surprise stream. Got some surprise mail that I've gotten. I was excited. I'm really excited about this one. Um, so let me welcome in everyone. Um, Welcome in Rob Fuzz, Daniel of Disinfinity, Penguins Master, Stevie Lee, Just Another Disney Frankie, Dre Houston, What in the World with Russ, welcome in. Um, let's see if I missed anybody else. Welcome in Carol Karki. Thank you for joining. And like I said, it'll be kind of quick. I'm going to show the mail. And then I also have a new game called Most Quoted. So we'll do a couple of those. I know at 9 p.m. The Philly crew goes on. I'm not sure who else is all on this evening because I know with the football and stuff over the weekend and Pete not feeling well, but prayers for Pete and um, and a get well wishes for him. Hopefully things are going okay for you. Welcome in Katrina Scopini. So let's show the mail because I am very excited about this. I was a little bummed out when I didn't get up early in the morning to get this, but I finally got it. I got a Walt Disney Funko Pop. So I got the Disneyland 65th Funko Pop with the Sleeping Beauty Castle and Walt Disney himself with Mickey Mouse. I'm really excited about this. I really wanted it. Um, it's the first Funko Pop that I've ever seen of Walt Disney. So it's a good add to my collection. I only carry some of the more popular things. So this will go with my Jungle Cruise and my Splash Mountain Funkos, plus then some other added Funkos that I've gotten, like the gingerbread Mickey and Minnie Mouse from the Monarch Moments family. And I also have some Ghost Hosts and Madame Leota. And I think I have Forky and everything. Welcome back in, Rob. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is. It is almost pretty much life size. So they had released it at like 3 a.m. the day that it came out. And I didn't believe Garrett. And I woke up for some reason, like in the middle of the night, and I couldn't get in. And then one other day, they had a waiting list, and it finally came. So I was able to get this. I really wanted it because it does have Walt on it. And I know when the This and That crew had it up for auction, somebody bought it for a ridiculous price, which I understand. It did go to the Give Kids the World money and everything, but this would have been pretty cool to try and bid on. But it just got a little too high for my blood, so I was able to get that pretty quick. Yeah, I asked at my Disney store if they actually had it that day, which I knew I wasn't going to be able to get because I had to work. And they did get some in, and they sold out like probably an hour, not even an hour after they opened, they were sold out. But this is what it looks like on the back. This will probably never get open. It'll be displayed like this. If I had another one, yeah, I probably would open it and put it out. But yeah, they did sell out, and then they did do another run of these where I know a few people were able to get on their waiting list and get them. So this came today. I was really excited. So that was my surprise mail today. So that'll go with the collector ones because, like I said, I have the Jungle Cruise and the Splash Mountain characters. So they're my bigger collections. I have always thought about getting the Skyliner one because I do love the Skyliner and stuff, but I'm not sure if I will or not with that. But yeah, so, but I knew I wanted this one with the Sleeping Beauty Castle. I don't know. It'll be interesting if they'll ever do one with Walt and Cinderella Castle or something like that. I know they had a Mickey Mouse with the Sleeping Beauty Castle, but I didn't pick up that one because I really wanted the Walt one. So that was the big mail today for me. So that was pretty exciting. So that's the only Disney Park exclusive one I have. Is the Skyliner one? You mean, Frankie, or the Mickey and Cinderella Castle or Sleeping Beauty Castle? Probably the Sleeping Beauty Castle and Mickey Mouse, because I know that one came out first. I don't normally collect Funko Pops. Yeah, Garrett kind of teases you with them and different things, but okay, the Skyliner. Yeah, I seen that a couple times at my Disney store, and I thought, oh, I should get it, and then I don't get it, and then I see it in the parks. But try not to like go overboard with Funko Pops because I'm more of a pin person, and I'm just spending way too much on any type of merchandise because you always see something, and it's like, oh, I need to get that. And I'm really liking a lot of the Spirit jerseys that they have out there nowadays. Never thought I would like them as much, but that was pretty much it. We'll play. Yeah, he is a bad influence, but I'll tell you what really seeing a lot of the pins. Like I said, I started collecting pins back when they first did them, and then I was on a hiatus from Disney and stuff. But then once finding different people that collect pins like Meg and Samantha and Donna and This Our Dreams, and then you see all the limited edition ones, and that's pretty much like the pins that I collect nowadays. Is something that's special to me, like the resorts or a special ride or a limited edition for an event or something. Yes, Garrett has spent more money on Funkos than on his family. True, Daniel. Yeah, he'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, I know it's like 3 hours behind there, so probably having dinner or out walking or something. But we're going to go ahead and play this most quoted. It's a new game I got, and what it'll be is I'll read a quote, and I'll give you 3 choices, and you can guess who said the quote. So it's called Most Quoted. It looks like fun. It gets a quote, whether it's a movie quote or some other type of quote that's out there. A lot of it's movies or television. Welcome in, Donna Reed Love. Thank you for joining. But we'll go ahead and get started. And like I said, I'm gonna probably stop about 8:45. That way, I don't want to cut into the Philly crew. I'm not sure who else is on this evening. I did see that Gonzo and One Stop Mouse for their Bonzo talk at 10:30 this evening. So, and I know the Lynn Project usually goes at 10 p.m. if she's not on like a hiatus or anything like that. And since there's no football stream or anything, I know Corey, he's probably still at Epcot or heading to a resort or something. So I know there's other people, but this was something I just wanted to jump on real quick, say hello, and try out this game, plus show the Funko Pop. But I do thank you all for being here, because like I said, there's all kinds of other things you can be doing or hanging out with your families or whatever. So I do thank you for joining. So let's get started. Who said this quote? And I'll give you the 3 choices. So yeah, I mean, if you know it, you can guess the person or whatever. But there will be 3 choices given. So you want to listen to the quote and listen for the 3 choices. But here we go. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. Here's the quote again. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in long shot. Who said this quote? A. Billie Eilish, B. Charlie Chaplin, or C. George Lucas. And welcome in, Avery. And he got the question right with Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin. So welcome in, Avery. And welcome in, Danny. And welcome to the board, because you also got the correct answer of Charlie Chaplin. So the first 2 answers I see. So Danny and Avery on the quotes. Yeah. So welcome in, Avery. Here we go. Next question. Welcome in, Penguin Master. Here is the next quote. Imperfection is fine. Imperfection is fine. A. Wonder Woman, B. Anna Wintour, or C. Drew Barrymore. Who said imperfection is fine? A. Wonder Woman, B. Anna Wintour, or C. Drew Barrymore. And Avery and Dre Houston Welcome to the board, Dre, with letter B, Anna Wintour. So, Dre, welcome to the board. And Avery gets a point. So, good job. Good job there. I'll let everyone say hello. I'll put up the next emoji for the next question. Okay, here we go. Next question. I would have changed my last name if being famous was my goal. I would have changed my last name if being famous were my goal. A. Brad Pitt, B. Henry Winkler, or C. Zach Galifianakis. And let's see who got it first. Danny of Griswold family, Vacay, and Avery get it with letter C, Zach Galifianakis. So, way to go, Danny and Avery. And welcome in, Avery. I haven't seen you in a while, so I do welcome you back. And Danny. Okay, next question. Okay, here we go. You must never underestimate the power of the eyebrow. You must never underestimate the power of the eyebrow. A. Jack Black, B. Zac Efron, or C. Jack Nicholson. Never, you, you must never underestimate the power of the eyebrow. A. Jack Black, B. Zac Efron, or C. Jack Nicholson. And let's see who we have. Avery and Dre Houston. Way to go. Avery and Dre Houston. So good job, everyone. Welcome in, Mike88 NYC. Thank you for joining. If you guys haven't already done so and you're enjoying the stream and you enjoy looking at the Funko Pop, I know it doesn't belong to you, and I know, but it's fun to share. Hit that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. It does help out the channel. So I do thank you for that. So here we go with the next quote. The next quote. Just beat my record for most consecutive days without dying. Who said this quote? Just beat my record for most consecutive days without dying. A. Nikolai Tesla, B. Evel Knievel, or C. Bill Murray. Welcome in. It's Joey's World. Thank you for joining. Just beat my record for most consecutive days without dying. A. Nikolai Tesla. Evel Knievel is B. And letter C is Bill Murray. Welcome in, Ray J. I see one correct answer. Welcome in, Ray J. Thank you for joining. And Stevie Lee, welcome to the board with letter C, Bill Murray. Letter C, Bill Murray. So Avery and Stevie Lee. So good job, Stevie Lee, and welcome to the board. While we have a break, I will show the Funko Pop again. Um, this is why I came on. I wanted to share my new mail call that I've gotten. I was able to get my hands through Shop Disney itself, the Disneyland 65th anniversary of Walt and the Sleeping Beauty Castle Funko Pop. I really wanted this because of Walt Disney being a Funko Pop, so it's pretty cool because there isn't a Funko Pop up until now with Walt Disney on it. So that's why I came on, and then I had this new game with the quotes. So try and do that and mix up the games a little bit. But that's what the mail call was the Sleeping Beauty Castle with Walt Disney, and he's also holding Mickey Mouse in his hand. So I figure I'd show that since more people jumped in. And the last answer was Bill Murray, and Avery and Stevie Lee got that. So here we go. And the game's called Most Quoted. I will give you a quote and 3 choices to guess who said that quote. Okay, here is the next quote. Trying is the first step towards failure. Trying is the first step towards failure. A. Homer Simpson, B. Benjamin Franklin, or C. Elon Musk. Trying is the first step towards failure. A. Homer Simpson, B. Benjamin Franklin, or C. Elon Musk. And Dre Houston and Avery got the correct answer with letter A, Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Good job. Okay, here we go. Next question. I can't have cats around me because they try to steal my energy. I can't have cats around me because they try to steal my energy. A. Ricky Gervais, B. Roseanne Barr, or C. Rebel Wilson. The dog. Who said I can't have cats around me because they try to steal my energy? A. Ricky Gervais, B. Roseanne Barr, or C. Rebel Wilson. And it looks like Avery and Daniel of This Infinity. Welcome to the board, Daniel. It was Roseanne Barr. Way to go, Daniel and Avery. So good job. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Rebel Wilson was a good one. Garfield. I loved It's Joey's World's answer, the dog, because I know my dog wouldn't have it with a cat around. Okay, here we go. Next question. All music is folk music. I ain't never heard no horse sing a song. All music is folk music. I ain't never heard no horse sing a song. Who said it? A. Bruce Springsteen, B. Louis Armstrong, or C. Cleopatra? Who said all music is folk music? I ain't never heard no horse sing a song. A. Bruce Springsteen, B. Louis Armstrong, or C. Cleopatra? And Avery and Dre Houston get it with letter B. Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong. Way to go, Dre and Avery. Bruce Springsteen. Mr. Ed. Backstreet Boys. That's a good one. I don't know, Avery. Maybe you need to hang back and then they won't copy you. I'm just joking. Yeah, it's all fun and play. Everybody's having fun, hopefully. Don't want you to be discouraged or anything. Keep guessing. Okay, here we go. Next one. Wealth is not about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. Who said this? Wealth is not about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. A. Prince Harry, B. Richard Nixon, or C. Chris Rock? Nobody who is poor. Correct. And it's Joey's world. Welcome to the board. And Avery. It is letter C, Chris Rock. And welcome to the board. It's Joey's world. Way to go, Lisa and Joey. Yes, Avery also got it correct. He does a great job all the time. Okay, here we go. Next question. Trendy is the last stage before tacky. Trendy is the last stage before tacky. Who said this? A. Abraham Lincoln. Sorry. B. Karl Lagerfeld. Or C. Sir Elton John. Welcome in, Dave Houston. Trendy is the last stage before tacky. A. Abraham Lincoln, B. Karl Lagerfeld, or C. Sir Elton John. And Danny of the Griswold family, Vacay, and Avery get it with B. Karl Lagerfeld. So Danny and Avery, welcome to the board. Sir Elton John, that would have been a good one too. That's probably who I would have guessed. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. That actually was the trick question part of it. Okay, here we go. Next one. Some of my best leading men have been dogs and horses. Some of my best leading men have been dogs and horses. Who said this? A. Elizabeth Taylor, B. Roger Federer, or C. Charlize Theron. And Karki, welcome to the board with letter A, Elizabeth Taylor. And Avery, good job. So welcome to the board, Karki. Now everyone's beaten Garrett. So Carol and Avery, good job. Good job. Okay, here we go. Next question. Yes, yeah, it's true, Lisa. And you're beating Tracy and Jeff. Here we go. Next question. If I wore beige, nobody would know who I am. If I wore beige, nobody would know who I am. A. Grace Jones, B. Queen Elizabeth II, or C. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, that's gonna be Jeff. Avery and It's Joey's World, get it? With Queen Elizabeth II. God save the Steve, yes. It's Joey's World and Avery. Good job. Yeah, usually the queen wears green or yellow, bright yellow. Let's see what time it is because I don't want to step on them. Come on, Russ, you need to get a point so you can beat Jeff and Garrett and Tracy. Here we go. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. A. Charlie Sheen. B. Drake. C. Oscar Wilde. Bob Chapek. And Avery, Daniel, and Dre Houston all got letter C. Letter C. You have nothing to prove to them. Yeah, that's right. You are the Marvel King. So we will give a point for Avery, Daniel of Disinfinity, and Dre Houston. For letter C, Oscar Wilde. So good job. And Tracy is the Star Wars king. Okay, here we go. Next question. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse. A. Nicki Minaj, B. Queen Victoria, or C. Florence Nightingale. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse. A. Nicki Minaj, B. Queen Victoria, or C. Florence Nightingale. And we have Avery, Car Key, and Disinfinity with the answer letter C, Florence Nightingale. Welcome in, Candy Mom. Thank you for joining. The next quote I'm going to be giving here. Here we go. Next question. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. A. Steve Jobs, B. Amy Winehouse, or C. Ryan Gosling. Your time is limited, so you don't waste it living someone else's life. A. Steve Jobs, B. Amy Winehouse, or C. Ryan Gosling. Thank you, Candy Mom. And Avery and Dre Houston get it with Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. So Avery and Dre. And Mike. Mike NYC 88. Because I did see you earlier with that. 88 NYC. So welcome to the board, Mike. Okay, a couple more questions. I know Ron and Meredith will be coming on at 9 p.m. with the Philly crew. I don't know if there's a thumbnail or anything out there. I meant to look, so I don't know if anybody's seen any type. Oh yes, there it is there. So I will grab it and get the link for them. So we'll do a couple more questions, and then we will head to the Philly crew, or the Do Philly crew. Probably saying it wrong because I've heard different people asking them how they pronounce their name. But here we go. Next question. Nothing is impossible. The word it says, I'm possible. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. A. Miley Cyrus, B. Shaggy, or C. Audrey Hepburn. Aloha, Elena, Kate 808. So we have Avery, Dre Houston, and welcome to the board, Candy Mom. So Candy Mom, Dre Houston, and Avery. So, welcome to the board. Welcome in to our dreams. Thank you for joining. A couple more questions until 9 o'clock. So, here we go. The game is called Most Quoted. I'll give you a quote and three choices to guess who said the quote. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. A. Chris Griffin, B. Dolly Parton, or C. Eleanor Roosevelt. Pocahontas, that's a good choice, sir. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sail. A. Chris Griffin, B. Dolly Parton, or C. Eleanor Roosevelt. So we have Avery, Stevie Lee, and Candy Mom for the guess of letter B, Dolly Parton. So Candy Mom, Stevie Lee, and Avery. Good job. It was Dolly Parton. Four more questions. So I got four more cards, and then we will end the stream. Welcome in, Elena K808. Aloha, and welcome in to our dreams. Here we go. Next quote. Life is a daring adventure, or it is nothing at all. Life is a daring adventure, or it is nothing at all. A. Joan Collins, B. Rick Astley, or C. Helen Keller. Yeah. Welcome in, Timothy Rainwater. Yes, I just need to grab some water. My mouth gets dry these days with the mask and the air. But Avery, Stevie Lee, and Candy Mom get it with Helen Keller. With Helen Keller. So Avery, Stevie Lee, and Candy Mom. Make sure I got that right. Yes, Avery, Stevie Lee, and Candy Mom. So good job, everyone. And welcome in, Timothy Rainwaters. Okay, three more quotes to go. Okay, here we go. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A. Confucius, B. George Bernard Shaw, or C. James Franco. Who said this quote? Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A. Confucius, B. George Bernard Shaw, C. James Franco. I think Shep said it. And he's still working on it. That's true. That's funny. Well, I only see two people, and those two people was Stevie Lee and Avery with letter B, George Bernard Shaw. So Stevie Lee and Avery get it. And Mike. Okay, two more to go. But here we go. We have to do the best we can. This is our sacred human responsibility. Who said this quote? We have to do the best we can. This is our sacred human responsibility. A. Plato. B. George Clooney. C. Albert Einstein. So, Avery, Dre Houston, and Candy Mom get it with letter C, Albert Einstein. So, Dre Houston, Candy Mom, and Avery with Albert Einstein. And I'll give Russ. So, welcome to the board, Russ. As you got it in and correct. Okay, the final question of the evening. The final question. Who said this quote? The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. A. Oprah Winfrey. B. Sylvester Stallone. Or C. Blake Lively. Yes, you are beating Jeff. Okay, so Avery, Dre Houston, Candy Mom, and Car Key get the final answer of Oprah Winfrey. So Avery, Candy Mom, Dre Houston, and Car Key get the answer. So good job, everyone. I hope you had fun. It was a new game. I do have tons of other cards, so we'll play this again another time. I will say, of course, our big winner was Avery. So welcome back to the streams, Avery, with 20 points. Dre Houston gets second place with 9 points. Candy Mom comes in with 5 points. Stevie Lee, Disinfinity Daniel has 4 points. Car Key, It's Joey's World, Mike 88 NYC, Danny of Griswold Family Vacay get 3 points, and Russ and It's Joey's World 2 points. So good job, everyone. Congratulations, Dre, on second place. And I do thank everyone for coming in. Go check out the Philly crew at 9 p.m. I'm sure they're showing more of their merchandise. And I do thank everyone for dropping in. I'll show the merchandise one more time. Because I did start out at the stream and I did show it earlier. But this was my mail call of the Disneyland Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty Castle with the Walt Disney Funko. It's a great thing to add to my collection. So just wanted to say all that. Avery, Amy is showing your prize. I'll have to come up with some different prizes there. Not that one. although I do have some different things I'll be using as prizes. So thank you, everyone. If you haven't already done so, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It does help the channel. If you're new checking out the channel, please consider subscribing. We do trivia games. Talk about Disney merchandise. We talk about the resorts. I just did a top 10 of Orlando attractions. In case you go to Disney, but you're looking for something else to do besides Disney. So check out all the different videos and live streams. I do go live 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, and then sometimes pop up streams like this during the week or weekend, and sometimes live streams in and around my area as things slowly open up. So check that out. Sorry, couldn't resist. I know how much you love your castle. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Corky. Was Jeff on your list of Orlando attractions? Yeah, I should have put that on there. I didn't think about that. But that's a good idea there. But thank you all for dropping in. I do appreciate it. Have a great evening. I did see that the notification came up for the Do Philly crew. So have a great evening. Let the adventures begin, and I will see you all in the chats. Have a great night, everyone, and have a great weekend. Bye.